What's up, everybody? Today I got somebody using the adapt strategy against me. Oh, I love to see it. Oh, it warmed my heart. Enjoy. Later, taters. Oh, is this another balance wizard? I don't know that I've seen this pet. It looks like balance HP to me. Oh, we're really gonna play these games where we just don't pull the things we need off the bat. Okay. A pass right off the bat. Okay. Wolf. Fuse? Actually, they don't even have blades. So this is still useless. You know what? I'll pass too. Okay, this is getting silly. I mean, I'll send the tooth. I can't believe that's the first shield I pulled, but sure. I'll get a good tooth. It's high DPP, and then we'll swap. I mean, it's not the way I want to play this, but I mean, what else can I do with this hand the way that it is? All right, well, here we go. I mean, we're using the weird... Oh, I wonder if they know what if this isn't actually a balance shield. I wonder if they are aware that that is not a balance shield. I'll feel a little bad if they don't know. Okay. We just need to pull... Honestly, kind of want an Empower for this matchup. Yeah, Scorpion is my move. It defends me. It swaps the shield over. I mean, I guess we'll weakness for now. I really didn't want to just wand that. I'm gonna swap it. They've already wanded once, so... Okay, there it is. What is this? Bro, you know what? Can I pull the Empower now, actually? Because I don't really... I'd like my noob pips for more than just... Okay, that's fine. But now I'm not digging for adapt. So this was not that great. But I guess we can re-weakness. But yeah, they should just take a scales here. Okay, I got the re-weakness. Okay, sure. That's fine. Let's get rid of a lot of things. Even this. Because I do need to pull that adapt. If they've got some sort of ice weakness counter, good for them. I don't think it would be that good for them to do that. And I did pull the adapt. And I think it's too early for the judgment, and I don't need the Tuaret in this matchup. So I think I will adapt 100%. Is that a negative aura on me? You done lost your mind. No. No to that. I hope I pull more, but no to that for sure. Okay, I pulled another one. That's my only Scion. I think I'm going to keep it. I think Frost Beetle is like okay in this matchup, but it's really not even that great. Sure. That makes sense. But it's through a weakness. And the next one will be through a weakness as well. So not the craziest amount of damage. We can Hydra. But then what? Like, I need a negative aura to get rid of their aura. I don't think you can hang on to this as much as I'd really like to. I think you have to respond back with a similar hit to what they did. But mine's worth 4 pips and it's not through a weakness or a shield. So I think mine's better. I think I out-traded the scales there. I wasn't paying attention to how much theirs did, but I think I out-traded there. and we pulled a Scales and a Starfall, or a Chameleon and a Starfall, I think we want to, and another Hydra. So I think... Do I want a Starfall right away? Okay. Here's the thing. If I Hydra, they don't have to re-brace immediately, because then I can't use the Adapt. But if I use a Starfall and then they re-brace, I don't have an answer. So I either take the Hydra, or I get no value and just pass my turn. I don't think that's really what I want to be doing. But honestly, you know what? I'm gonna do this. It's weird. It's a weird move, but a lot of people just have like a casual Hydra and stuff. So I'm gonna throw this on there. It's a weird one. But I want to wait out that brace, and I have a feeling that they will re-brace, then I can Starfall. They didn't re-brace. They aura'd me. I am 100% chameleoning here. They can take the Scales. One of the hits will be through a shield. I'm taking the Chameleon 100 out of 100 times here. No, not doing that. I probably won't pip conserve, but I'll still have 7 pips out of this. This is effectively like a 1 pip move. And this is plenty damage for 1 pip. I need to pull my Shads, though. I'm going to be sitting on Shads soon, I think. Yeah, no pip conserve. And then I'll probably adapt over it. We could just Dark Surge. Honestly, with how much we want to Hydra, it's probably not even a bad move. So I'm curious what they take here. Right. 1 pip Shads. My brain has not brained in a while. Right. That makes sense. Honestly, not even that crazy, though. It's really the weaknesses that do you in here. But that's okay. I wish we just had another negative aura. But I think I'm going to adapt. And they're not really at the pips to Chameleon, so I can kind of Starfall at will if they brace a bunch. But yeah, now I'm sitting on Shads. But I have a huge pip lead, and the HP deficit is not that crazy. Yeah, we'll Starfall. We'll just keep building up our pip advantage. Because we'll get there eventually. They don't have infinite braces. We got a Thieving as well. That's one way to take off a weakness. Since we have the Dark Surge in hand, we can take off a weakness if they re-aura with that. And we will be doing that. It also defends me against a random balance hit. Scales isn't that great because I have an Ice Shield. So this is just a good round to do this. If they re-aura again, we have one last Starfall. I'd prefer to get some Hydras out of this Adapt, but that's okay. If not, I don't need these. Kind of churning through my deck pretty quick. But I still have the pip advantage, and we're pretty close to even HP. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, welcome to balance. But I'm hoping this is enough to power through. There's a lot of aura removing things. If they Chameleon, I can Hydra. Wait, where'd my other Adapt go? Did I already? This is already my second Adapt that we're on here. Wait, did I discard it? Oh my gosh, dude. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Well, that's one way of doing things. I'm giving them a pip. It's not great for me, but I'm giving them a pip. Well, that's terrifying. Well, here's hoping I pull another Thieving, I guess. I mean, they don't have a good move here, though. A Hydra gives them 2 shields, but it's still not, like, a good move. Damage-wise. If Finally pulled a Mockenspiel. We might need to do some gambiting of our shields. Okay, they are gonna Hydra. I mean, obviously, I want to Scorpion here. Like, that's really what I want, is a Scorpion. We take one of these shields off of us, and then we could potentially Gambit the last one. And regardless, this is just the best move I can make given this situation. I open them up to a Shad, defending myself from a Shad. Man, I think Pip Conserve is going to be necessary. I think I'm going to have to change this setup, which really sucks. But I, like, need to Mockenspiel. I no longer have the Pip advantage if they Hydra again. They need to just Hydra again. Okay, they didn't have a Hydra again. So I think we Beetle, so that way they for sure can't Hydra again. Or Nova, or anything weird. I don't know how big of a shield this is to balance. And it's kind of sucks that it's... Should I just Weakness? No, because then I'm not threatening... Well... This just isn't a super efficient use of my pips, but I think it's fine. We need to get this last shield off of us so they literally can't Hydra with this adapt. I don't know what else they plan on using the adapt for. They're probably just going to scales, if I'm being perfectly honest. And if they scales, we take the Mockenspiel and then we adapt into more Hydras. Or maybe they Scorpion. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Did I keep the other Beetle? So I could just Beetle again. I mean, Scorpion's better, obviously. But, like, the hand's kind of too good. So we'll do this. We'll get down to just one shield. This is funny. I've never played the adapt mirror like this. The problem is that does a lot less. Okay. Well, I'm threatening a Mockenspiel. The thing is they could just Scorpion again, and then I'm in trouble. If they Scorpion again, do I Dark Sprite, and then none of us get to play the adapt game? I don't know that I win that exchange if I do that. Yeah, they're pulling. They probably have Pip Conserve too, or maybe I don't know. I don't know what setup they're running. They didn't Pip Conserve. I mean, I can just Weakness. Weaknessing is fine. We'll pull more Scorpions. I mean, no, that's not a good move, because they can just Shad. Yeah, now I pull the Scorpions. What is this? Okay. So now we're both threatening Scions at each other. But I had to discard my Scion, is my problem. And now they get a good Scorpion to remove their weakness. I didn't want a Pip Conserve there, if I'm being perfectly honest, but... I mean, I guess... I don't know. I'm still threatening a Shad, and we're at effectively the same HP. So, there's a world where I'm still ahead here. Is that the hit and brace? See, this is the part that I'm not packing, because I have heal counters. Or I have dot counters. Like, I can't afford to do moves like this. So I guess we Mockenspiel to not sit on pips and to debuff them strongly. Because I don't have an answer to that. And then, do they snowman? Is that what, are they running that? I just don't know. Wait, am I gonna still get Scioned? No, I didn't think so. Man, that really does nothing into a brace now. Okay. I got a brace cast. You know what? There's my brace. Okay. That's kind of wild. If they go for the Scarab, I go for the Scarab back. Weirdly enough, that kind of ruins my plans, because I did just kind of want to adapt, but... Okay. Surely a weaknessed, braced Scales is worse than a just braced Hydra, right? Yeah, that's less than 900 damage. Surely I can do more than 900 with one of my Hydras. Like, yes, they're spending less pips. I don't know. I'm curious what their setup is. I'm definitely going to peep it after this. I'm going to get rid of this. I have the Scorpion in hand, so I'm going to get rid of that. I think this is too crucial if you get Mockenspiel to throw away, so... We'll do this. They can't Scales this turn. Yeah, and I'm also not running Scales. They kind of just had the whole package of what Balance can do. Yeah, that's stronger than their Scales. What is the HP looking like? Like, we both have one Shad. We're both at 6 pips, but I have the shield on them, so my Hydra shield me, but I'm barely ahead on damage, like, to the point where I don't think it actually matters. I have a lot of good cards in hand. What do they do? Okay, that's to be expected. Now, this is going to come down to, do either of us pip conserve? Because if either of us pip conserve, we're going to get an advantage here. And I run very low pip conserve. They didn't get it. I'm gonna Scorpion. I have to. Maybe I'm gonna regret not keeping the Dark Sprite. But I don't even have a Shad in hand or anything, so like... I feel like I'm not in a good position here. I guess their brace is probably running out before... Did I pip conserve? That's cruel. And I pulled the Mockenspiel. Okay. That's bad for them. Wait. Oh, right. Their aura's a 6-round aura. So yeah, no, it's not running out anytime soon. I don't know what the heck I was even trying to talk about. Do they dig for another one? They took that into a shield. Okay, so we have to weakness swap. That's what we kept it for. That was not a good turn for them. That is not what they wanted to do. That is a very low damage and very low utility because I'm getting rid of both of those things. They did pip conserve though, which is nice for them. But we'll Scarab. If they Scarab back, we wand, and then we probably adapt. And if they aura over it, we adapt again. I don't know if chameleoning first before adapting again is actually worth it. We'll just have to see. I don't need that. We are dead even, but I have a huge pip and shadow pip lead, so I should be able to close out this deal here. Yeah, they did it back. That's to be expected, but we just wand. They don't have the pips to like Scales or anything super scary. So I think we do just wand. Their brace is gonna run out soon, so they'll have to re-brace. I should be technically ahead on damage off that move, maybe. But now my brace is out. My free brace that I did not earn. It's probably going to be 2 Mockenspiels, but a Dark Surge could potentially be good. I guess we'll just see. I think we have to adapt here, no matter what. Unless they like Blade or something crazy. Actually, because I don't want to take Scales damage, I'm just going to take the Mockenspiel first. And I'm threatening an open Hydra or Mockenspiel here. If they do the little swap, I am a little worried, but I got a bit more damage mileage out of my Shad. Not much more damage mileage out of my Shad, but yeah, that really just doesn't do squat through debuffs anymore. Okay, well, we pulled another Scorpion in case that picks up again. I feel like I should win this. I just don't want to lose the Scales, because like Scales is just better than anything I have. Okay, they didn't have another thing. I'm tempted to just take the Hydra here because it's open, but I need the pips to combo, so I'm going to adapt. If they negative aura, I just adapt again. If they swap the weaknesses, I send the Hydra anyway. A wand is also always a decent thing to have. I think we've got this. And now they can't Scorpion because they have a shield on. Do they just take the Scales? Or that? That makes sense. There's still a weakness on them. I'm just gonna take the Hydra for damage. Yes, it's through a weakness and a shield, but like the pip back makes it worth doing that, because I'll do more than 700 damage with my Hydra. So I really need to pull another Hydra, or just another damaging move in general. So I think I'm gonna do this. I couldn't really discard much else, is the problem. I mean, maybe I have enough wands to just threaten a Shad for the kill, but like if they decide to brace at a bad time when I can't like deal with it, I think we're in some trouble. But we are threatening a Shad or a Hydra here. We just don't necessarily have the Hydra. Okay. That's kind of expected. I definitely either have to wand or swap it back. But if I just wand, they could lore. That's the problem. They aren't guaranteed to go for the Scales, so I think I do have to Scorpion back. But I'm at the point where I think a Mockenspiel is very close to killing. And I have a lot of these, so... And I'm pip conserving like a maniac when I really shouldn't be. I pulled the other Hydra. I think that's game. Especially if they let that shield stay on them, I can just Hydra into a Mockenspiel. But if they don't, I think it's fine. Yeah, okay. We absolutely Hydra here. We pulled every Hydra. We're at the end of the deck. We'll get rid of that. I don't think you need anything else, but I guess don't hyper discard things that you could use. Because I could fail pip here, and then if I fail pipped and didn't pull anything to hit with, we could be in a little bit of trouble. Because they do have 8 pips, so they could combo kill me if I don't kill them with this combo. I mean, they might just die to a wand at this point. Yeah, they're at 200, and I pulled the thieving if I fail pipped, but I didn't. I will just Mockenspiel for the kill. That was a tough game. I've never played an Adapt Ditto. That's really fun. It's so weird how I didn't pull my shields at first, and the first thing I pulled was a Sabertooth. So it was just a really weird start to the game. And them throwing in the normal balance stuff on top of the Adapt, like I'm really curious how their deck looks. Like what are they not countering? Like fire? Like do they just take the L against fire? They just don't run dot counters. Maybe don't run heal counters for life. You just flee against those 2 schools and then you get to beat the other ones.